Good evening, children. I hope everyone are doing fine. Let us continue with the chapter Respiration in Organisms. So, children, in our previous class, we studied about respiration in human, right? That is human respiratory system. We understood. So, today we will be understanding about breathing in other animals. So, how do other animals respire? Even they are also considered as living organisms, isn't it? So, then how do they respire? Even they need to respire to survive, right? So, animals such as elephants, lions, cows, goats, frogs, lizard, snakes, birds have lungs in their chest cavity like the human beings. Okay, same like us, even these organisms such as elephant, lion, cow, goat, frogs, lizards, snakes, birds, all these organisms have lungs in their chest cavity, same like us. By the way, how do other organisms breathe? Do they also have lungs like those of human beings? Let us find out. So, not all organisms have lungs like us. Okay, so they will breathe through different organ system. Let us see. So, first, let us see in case of cockroach. So everyone are scared of cockroach, right, children? So if you observe cockroach at your home, you can understand few parts by studying, and you can observe in those cockroach. Okay, a cockroach has a small openings on the sides of its body. So for example, so this is the picture of cockroach. Okay, so they have a small openings, okay, on the sides of their body. Okay, so on the sides of the body they have a small openings. Okay, other insects also have similar openings. Okay, and these openings are called spiracles. Okay, so the small opening on the sides of the body of cockroach, that is said to be spiracles. Okay, insects have a network of air like tubules that is called as trachea. So here you can see air like tubules, that is said to be trachea, for gas exchange. So from this organ they exchange the gas. Okay, oxygen rich air rushes through spiracles. They rushes through spiracles, okay, into trachea tubules or tubes. It is going to diffuse into the body tissue, okay, and reaches every cell of the body. First to gas ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ? So the oxygen rich air, it will push through, rushes through spiracles, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟ್ರಾಚಿಯಾ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಸ್ಗೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Then it is moved to all cells of the body. Similarly, carbon dioxide ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ನ ಗಿವ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡು ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಟ್ರಾಚಿಯಾ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟ್ರಾಚಿಯಲ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಯೂಲ್ಸಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಪೈರಕಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಏರ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರಾಚಿಯಾ ಆರ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಾಚಿಯಾ ಪಾರ್ಟು ನಾವು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೀ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ insects. Clear, children? Yes. So now understood about cockroach, right? Now let us understand about earthworm. So in the chapter 9, in your previous class, that is class 6, where you have learned that earthworms breathe through their skins, right? So they respire through skins, they breathe through skins, right? The skin of an earthworm feels very moist. So have you ever touched earthworm, children? It will be very moist and slimy. Jaro tara irutte alva? So very slimy in nature when you touch, right? So gases can easily pass through them. So since the skin of the earthworm is very moist and slimy, so the gases can easily pass through them. So gas get exchanged, it can pass through them. So though frogs have a pair of lungs, so frogs ಅಲ್ಲಿ lungs ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಲಂಗ್ಸು ಫ್ರಾಗ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬ್ರೀತ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದೇರ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್. They have double advantage. So skin, even the frog skin also looks very moist, right? Because frog is said to be amphibian, right? It lives both in water as well as land. So adu water idaga it will breathe through its skin. So when it comes on the land, it breathes through lungs like that. So it will be very moist and slippery, their skin. Okay. So here we understood how earthworm and cockroach breathe, right? So cockroach breathes through trachea tubes, right? And they have the exchange of gases takes place through trachea tubes, and again later it moves to all cells of the part body, and through spiracles these gases move, right, to trachea tubes, then trachea tubes to cells. Okay, from cells it is distributed to all parts of the body. In case of earthworm, it breathes in skin, right? So here Bojo has some information here. Bojo has seen in television programs that whales and dolphins often come up to water surface. They even release a fountain of water sometimes while moving upwards. Why do they do so? Okay, so find out this, children. So, and I want you people to answer in live session. Next